going to play a Kahoot that is based on the presentations that have been given in this group from whenever Larry started posting them to YouTube up through last week. There will be a question from last week's presentation in here. So I put a URL. This is www.kahoot.it, and that is the web address where you're going to go if you're going to do this from a computer to basically get to your answer sheet for all the Kahoot questions. The questions themselves are going to be broadcast through the video stream, and then you will answer separately. If you've got a smartphone, that works as well. You can point your web browser there, or if you have the Kahoot app downloaded, that works just as fine as well. You should see a screen saying waiting for players and has a pin number of 2334685. And if you're running into troubles with this, then by all means, don't feel the need to try to make the technology work. Grab a piece of paper and a pencil, because really the point of this is to see what you know and give you an opportunity to figure out what you can go back and learn more about later. All right, so we've got 10 questions for tonight, and again, they all come from presentations that have been done and posted to YouTube. All right, three,
awesome.
2, 1. When did the BSA start using cloth square knots to signify awards received? Is it 1987, 1946, 1776, or 2001? All right, and the correct answer is 1946.
So the quicker you click the answer, the higher your score. Is that right?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. Just thought everybody should know that. I didn't know that.
Yep, that's part of how the game works. Is it gives you more points the sooner that you answer it, but that usually finds a way to even itself out when folks start getting stuff wrong, because you get nothing for getting it wrong. Question number 2: who can write a patch collector's guidebook? Only Johnny and Greg? Is it lodge historical committees? Is it anybody, or is it nobody? All right. Somebody thinks that only Johnny and Greg can do it. So Johnny and Greg need to get to work. But most folks are right. When we had our presentation on this, it was brought up that anybody could do this. So Rob has jumped into the lead. Question number 3. In what year was the World Scout Jamboree, scheduled to be hosted by Iran, canceled? Is it 1975, 1983, 1910, or 1979? All right, 1979 is the correct answer. And I don't even think that was its own presentation, but it turned into its own video because ended up being a very big side conversation in one of our meetings, as I recall.
Yeah, I was in college then.
I wasn't born yet.
I'm in the same boat as Brian.
I was in college.
Question number 4. With Type F merit badges, the BSA began using mirrored edges. In what years were Type F badges made? 1936 to 37, 1993 to 95, 1961 to 68, or 1913 to 1921? Correct answer is 1961 to 1968. All right. And Rob's still in the lead. Next, question number 5. What was the first OA lodge chartered in Vermont? Oh, I should have practiced pronouncing these names. Wisi Halakan, number 351, Niakun 398, Ajapu 351, or Nikawiji 493. Only 6 of us got this one right. And to be honest with you, if I hadn't gone back and watched last week's presentation, I wouldn't have gotten it right either, because I missed last week.
But it became a Japu, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It did.
Ajapu. Yeah, and Nianqui was spelled wrong there. It's Nianque.
Thank you. I'll have to go back and fix that.
Give him some bonus points.
Yeah.
Brian BK would have smoked us on that one.
As he should have, given that it was his presentation.
Yes.
Question number 6. What type of pattern was used to manufacture the first rolled edge Eagle Scout patch in 1955? Is it a diagonal pattern, a punch pattern, a cross stitch pattern, or a cornhole pattern? I had to get creative with some of these answers.
That's pretty good, man.
All right. 8 of you got it right. It is a punch pattern. And there's even a picture in the presentation that Terry did for us of one of the punch patterns that he has from that time period. No shifting of the leaderboard, but the smoke shifter has 6 answers in a row. All right, question 7. How many propellers are on the Air Scout Ace advancement patch? Is it 12, 2, 4, or 7? It is 4. The Ace patch has 4. All right, our top 5 remain unchanged. On to question number 8. In total, how many lodges have participated in the Dixie Fellowship from 1952 to 2020? Is it 25, 7, 16, or 31?
Here's where I'm going to go down the tubes.
It is
There goes my answer streak.
It is 16. At the end of Larry Banks's presentation on the Dixie Fellowship, he lists out the lodges that have participated in the Dixie Fellowship at any point during that stretch of time where it was called Dixie, and it was 16 lodges.
Woohoo! I got that one right. Yeah.
I better have got that one right as I go to Dixie.
All right, what did that do to our leaderboard? Question 9. The Palisades Interstate Park was used for scout camps in the 1920s. Where is Palisades Interstate Park located? New York and New Jersey, Maine, Southern California, or Texas?
I got one.
The correct answer is New York and New Jersey. That was one of the presentations that Randy Holden did for us. Was some of the memorabilia and the history behind those camps in the 20s. A little shifting in the top 5. Final question. Lodges like Etchecony 358 had to redesign their flaps in which year to remove Native Americans using weapons? 1989, 1990, 2010, or 2021? 2010 is the correct answer with that change in national policy. So I can see a very clear delineation in my Etchecony collection of what happened before 2010, what happened after 2010.
So personally, I think Rob's the winner because I feel like I had a little bit of an unfair advantage of watching all the videos for like 5+ hours of editing.
Just slightly. But I mean, even as you could see, pretty much everybody in the top 5 got 8 out of 10.